What's up, guys? Back with another great Cherry Garage car review. We've got our buddy Michael here. He's pulling in right now. Jake is gonna be doing this review with me. And this is a special car because it's brand new, brand spanking new. And it has what, like under 1,000 miles on it?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, it's 2022, so we're actually gonna take a step into the future.
I'm gonna try and make this review as unbiased as possible because I'm a huge fan of 4Runners and I think they're really cool. And I'm jealous and I want one, but at least I get to ride in one, you know? Yeah. All right, so here's the owner, Michael.
Hey, how's it going?
So you just got this, right?
Yeah, about a month ago.
And so far, you're in love with it?
Love it every day. I want to do so much to it, but I can't afford it yet.
Well, name a couple things you want to do to it.
I want to get an extension for this roof rack to, make it go a little bit further up.
Okay.
I'd like to put either a leveling kit on it, 2.5 in the front, 1 in the back, or just a full suspension redo. I'm thinking Icon or King. I'm gonna sticker bomb the front of the roof rack.
Love it. We can help you.
I'm going to cut out this part here and put an integrated bumper and winch with a low pro and get some off-road tires and maybe some beadlocks.
Sick. What is this? Do you know what this is for?
That is the adaptive cruise control.
Oh, it's like a sensor. Interesting. I shouldn't have touched it.
Lane centering, all that.
Are these like standard on this?
No, so those came as an accessory. Those are the Predator steps. I got them because I have a short fiance, and when I put a lift kit on it, she'll need to be able to get in and out.
Was that part of the trail edition, or was that separate?
That was separate.
Okay.
What came with the trail was the blackout badging all the way around, the roof rack, the darker wheels, and the color matched cooler.
Color matched cooler.
Oh, that's so
sick.
cool.
That's fresh.
Oh, that's lit.
I love it. You can cut your fish up right there.
Yep.
And then I guess the trailer hitch hooked up too. So, nice.
I mean, that's
Those are some good additions. Oh yeah, hold up. He's got a whole inverter setup.
he's got 12 volt and 120.
Yeah, so what I'm planning on doing is either doing a air compressor. I'm either going to put it in the side over here or put it in the engine bay.
Sick. So that way you can air down for like crawls and stuff?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. What do you got going on here?
So much storage.
A bunch of utility
Ton of storage. You got storage underneath that part. That's where I put all my ratchet straps. Comfortably back.
Here, I'll sit in there.
Yeah, here we go. Jacob's.
Just your regular average
like
height.
5'2", so.
What? 5'2"? Maybe with my heels. But I mean, yeah, it's
I just got that, sorry.
all day comfort back here. I got charging USBs here, 2.1 amp, 2 of them, so you can have 2 people. Rear seat climate. You get the center couple. Oh, and these pop out in case you got a big ass cup.
Or to clean them.
Or to clean them.
Yeah. So we usually do backseat reviews, and I think one of us is gonna be in the backseat, but we're switching up our style upon request of all of our viewers to do just normal car reviews.
Yeah, we did a poll on Instagram, and it was like 80% just wanted to do a regular complete car review. So we're gonna give you that. And a backseat review.
Yeah, I'll be in the back probably. We'll see. You enjoy driving it? Is there a good visibility and everything?
Yeah, I'd say that there's some blind spots that I wasn't necessarily aware of, but especially on this left-hand side, but that's not too bad.
Yeah, I saw you pulling in a little cautiously on that left side.
Yeah, still getting used to the size.
What color is this?
So it's called Lunar Rock. It's like a mixture between like a light green, light gray, and it depends on what kind of light's hitting it. So if it's in a shadow, it's gonna look more gray. If it's in the sun, it's gonna look more green.
Cool.
Oh wow, it smells new in here.
That's the biggest package they offer, right?
Yeah, that's the only package they offer.
And it doesn't look too bad to work on, to be honest.
Man, but this pops off real easy, and then
Yeah.
you can probably see everything.
Yeah, they did a good job making it easy to work on, it looks like. Let's take a look underneath real quick, actually, while we're still here. Is there anything on this car that has like surprised you or cool features that you want to shout out?
Yeah.
And then this window rolls down. That's my favorite part of 4Runners. And you can do it from the outside even. Look at that.
That's a new feature with 22.
Okay, so shotgun, plenty of leg room. Can't quite tell, but my knees aren't hitting, that's huge. Backup camera. Simple. Does the window go all the way down?
Yep.
Let's go! Huge.
It does. All right, that's 10 out of 10 right there.
Car review phone, you're averaging 16.8.
Yeah, it's not great.
You been doing donuts?
This only has a 5-speed.
Interesting.
Good back seat for that
Here,
section of this.
let's go back to Keaton and get the back seat
I'll do
review.
a 30-second back seat review here in the 2022 Toyota 4Runner. We've got the back seat here, bench seat style, love it. We got a middle fold down with 2 cup holders, love it. Armrest, really nice, solid but light. Same with the doors, super solid but super light and easy to close, and they make a nice solid latching feeling to it. The windows are an awesome height and they go all the way down. Love that part. So far there's nothing I hate. There's only things I love. Looks like we got about like 5 1/4 inch speakers in the back, controllable air vents, and 2 USB chargers for all the kids that are gonna sit back here. And we got the back seat pockets, which you can see through, so you know if your kids are hiding stuff or making a mess.
Check out the armrest placement and where your hand fits. It's
Oh,
just like
look at
natural.
that. Love that.
Perfect height, and then the handle's just right where you need it to be.
Every amenity is accounted for except for TVs, which is fine. Don't need a TV. Do I? So for this backseat review, I give it a 10 out of 10. And it's up there, I think second place to the, maybe actually above the Lamborghini. It's the Lamborghini
Urus is
Urus.
cool,
The Urus
though,
is cool, but it was like, you were like stuck in your seat like a race car
Yeah.
kind of thing. So this is way more utilitarian. Back to Jacob.
Yeah, going off of Keaton's points, I mean, like right here, you can see the arm. It's just right where it needs to be. You gotta appreciate that, because a lot of car companies somehow forget about the simple necessities of your car. Everything is natural and ergonomic, so I love it. There's just plenty of room and comfort. I mean, this armrest, look at that, we're not bumping elbows, we're
Never.
both chilling.
Never.
No elbow bumping. The 4Runner 2022 is sweet. I think this is a perfect vehicle for just, aside from going fast or going on a track, you can do everything else on this.
Yeah,
You can off-road, you can tow, you can go on vacations.
you do everything.
It's a daily, you could daily it.
May not want to go far.
Yeah.
Gas-wise, if you're looking to save some money on gas prices, this is not in.
Yeah, it's not,
Oh, look at that Jaguar.
ooh, that's the matte finish. Look at this, hello.
Every car.
Hey, can we review your car?
Yeah, ask him that.
Should I really?
Yeah.
I don't wanna. That's a nice Jaguar, but it's no 4Runner. I'd like to see him climb over some rocks.
Yeah. So Michael, is there anything that you would change about this car?
I would like to see at least a 6-speed in this, just to get that extra, MPG on highway. But I don't really care too much about MPG, to be honest. You're not buying a 4Runner for,
Yeah, fuel mileage.
yeah. Maybe a little bit more power on the top end, but other than that, I wouldn't change anything about it.
And I guess I'm gonna ask your 3 most favorite aspects of this vehicle.
I love the slide out tray. I think that's,
I think that's
number
super
one.
cool.
Yeah.
That is such a cool feature.
Hands down, I think that's my favorite. I love the V6 power of this. I love just how well it was built, and I love just this infotainment.
See?
Big dials.
But yeah, it looks like it'd be very easy to use while you're driving.
Yeah.
It looks like this would be a perfect dad vehicle.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, how does this compare to that Jeep? You used to have a Jeep. What was that Jeep?
It was a 2015 Jeep Cherokee Latitude. It was a 4-cylinder, all-wheel drive, just base model, nothing fancy. But I needed something with a little bit more giddy up. I wanted to be able to tow my dad's boat if need be, and I needed more room just for a baby. So this was kind of the next step, and I've always wanted a 4Runner, so it just, worked out in my favor.
Perfect, cool. I wanted to ask you, between the two, what are the biggest differences, and like which ways does this excel or lack comparatively?
This one doesn't have heated seats or steering wheel like the Jeep did, which is a very nice feature. So I had to buy gloves, driving gloves. Not like, no. They're nice. They're not any like leather.
They're just winter gloves.
Oh, shit. But other than that, I don't think that for me the Jeep was right. I tried adding a little bit of a leveling kit on it and adding bigger tires. That was a mistake because I did not do enough research on it. But other than that, I think this is just like the perfect all-around vehicle for what I want and what I do. I'd say this is just power-wise and amenity-wise. I think this is just light years away from the Jeep.
Solid review.
We'd have to agree. I personally like this more than the Jeep that you had.
Yeah.
So St. Louis has pretty bumpy streets, and we've been going over some of them, and it seems like this handles pretty well, even on the light bumps.
The ride quality, I mean, compared to my slammed old rickety BMWs, this is like floating.
I like how you can control the four-wheel drive in this.
Down there?
Yeah, it's a little dial.
Yeah, your little washer dryer thing.
Yeah.
So back to the back seat. This is Michael's view of driving, which is, you know, you're close to the windshield, you get a good view. You can't see the front of the car exactly, but you know where it ends, which is nice.
So you plan on holding on to this bad boy for a while?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I have a lifetime warranty on pretty much everything. So I plan on, like I said, keeping it fairly stock and just running this into the ground. Like, they'll replace my engine if I throw a rod.
That's sick. So we're gonna head our way back and do a final walk around.
So, and really quickly, to lock and unlock these ones, to lock it, you just put your hand on it.
Oh, that's sick.
And it does that on the passenger, and I can roll down the window since it's locked, as long as I got my keys. And to unlock it,
Oh! Nice. Well, we'll just throw some out there. The comfortability is 10 for me. How about you?
I think it's 11.
Okay. That's a plus one on that.
We'll give her a 10.
Yeah, and then obviously ergonomics and utilitarianism is 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
solid.
I mean, you can't, unless you get bulletproof tires. I mean, that's about all you need.
The design, 10 out of 10. Color, 10 out of 10. Power, you said it could use a little bit, so 9 out of 10?
I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I'd like to see it reaching that 300 mark. I think it's sitting at 270 and then 276 torque.
Okay.
So I'd like to see that 300 just to, you know, have that little extra.
You might be able to do that with the air intake and smoother exhaust and a little tune.
We're thinking about
Yeah, you know?
Thinking
Nothing
about it.
crazy, just...
We'll see
Because
what
those
the,
are bolt-ons. Those you can, like, you
yeah.
can take off if something happens.
Oh, yeah.
Everything solid 10 out of 10 here at the Cherry Garage for this car.
Sweet.